Welcome to the Forthright Realist channel. I day speak my mind and I go still speak more. In this video, I will be talking about overcoming resentment in a relationship. Resentment can be a destructive force that eats away at the foundation of any relationship. It can lead to anger, bitterness, and ultimately, the breakdown of a once loving connection. But it doesn't have to be this way. In this video, we'll explore some practical tips on how to overcome resentment in your relationship and rebuild the love and trust you once had. Tip 1. Communication is key. The first step in overcoming resentment is to communicate openly and honestly with your partner. Often, resentment builds up when we feel like our needs are not being met, or our feelings are being ignored. By communicating these feelings, we can begin to address the root cause of the resentment and work towards a solution that benefits both partners. When communicating, it's important to avoid blaming or attacking your partner. Instead, focus on using I statements to express how you feel. For example, I feel hurt when you don't listen to me, instead of, you never listen to me. This approach can help keep the conversation productive and prevent it from turning into a fight. Tip 2. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can help overcome resentment in a relationship. It's important to remember that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting what happened or condoning bad behavior. Instead, it means acknowledging the hurt that was caused and choosing to let go of the anger and bitterness associated with it. Forgiveness can be a difficult process, but it's important to remember that it's a process. It may take time and effort to truly forgive your partner, but it's worth it in the end. By forgiving, you can begin to rebuild the trust and love that was lost and move forward in a positive direction. Tip 3. Seek outside help. Sometimes, overcoming resentment in a relationship requires outside help. This could be in the form of couples counseling, individual therapy, or even support from good and responsible friends and family. Seeking outside help doesn't mean that you've failed in your relationship. Instead, it means that you're taking proactive steps to improve your relationship and ensure its long-term success. A trained therapist or counselor can help you and your partner identify the root causes of your resentment and develop strategies to overcome them. They can also provide a safe and neutral space for you to communicate and work through difficult emotions. Tip 4. Make time for each other. One of the most common causes of resentment in a relationship is a lack of quality time together. Busy schedules, work demands, and other responsibilities can make it easy to neglect your partner and their needs. But this neglect can lead to feelings of resentment and bitterness. To overcome this, it's important to prioritize time together. This could mean scheduling regular date nights, taking a weekend getaway, or simply setting aside a few hours each week to spend quality time together. By making time for each other, you can strengthen your connection and prevent resentment from taking hold. Tip 5. Focus on the positive. Finally, it's important to focus on the positive aspects of your relationship. It's easy to get caught up in negative emotions and memories, but this can create a vicious cycle of resentment and bitterness. Instead, try to focus on the things that you love and appreciate about your partner. This could mean making a list of the things that you're grateful for in your relationship, or simply taking a few moments each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your partnership. By focusing on the positive, you can create a more positive and loving atmosphere in your relationship, which can help to overcome resentment over time. Keep these important steps in mind. Recognize and acknowledge the resentment. The first step to overcoming resentment is to recognize and acknowledge it. Ignoring the problem will only make it worse. Take some time to reflect on what is causing the resentment and why you feel that way. Communicate with your partner. Communication is key in any relationship. If you're feeling resentful, talk to your partner about it. Be honest and open about how you're feeling and why. But remember to do so in a calm and respectful manner. Avoid blaming or attacking your partner, instead use I statements. Practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it's important in any relationship. Holding on to grudges and resentment will only cause more harm. Try to see things from your partner's perspective and remember that everyone makes mistakes. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, it means letting go of the anger and moving forward. Set boundaries. Resentment can often stem from feeling like our boundaries have been violated. It's important to set clear boundaries in your relationship and communicate them to your partner. If they cross a boundary, be assertive in communicating your feelings and ask for them to respect your boundaries. Practice empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. Try to put yourself in your partner's shoes and understand why they may have acted in a certain way. This can help you to let go of resentment and move towards a more positive and empathetic mindset. Seek professional help. If you're struggling to overcome resentment in your relationship, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can provide you with tools and strategies to work through your feelings and improve communication with your partner. In conclusion, resentment can be a destructive force in any relationship, but it doesn't have to be the end. By communicating openly and honestly, practicing forgiveness, and seeking outside help. Well, that's it for today's video on how to overcome resentment in a relationship. Remember that resentment can be overcome with honest communication, forgiveness, empathy, and setting clear boundaries. Don't let resentment fester, instead take action to strengthen your relationship. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.